Hello bacho, how are you? I hope you all are doing good. So this is our channel Mr. Vignesh Tutorials and I am your Vignesh, and today without any delay let's start our session. It's our last class of our unit 1 matrices for M1 engineering students especially. Okay, that is finding solutions for system of non-homogeneous solutions equations by method of Cramer's rule. Okay, so today date is 12 September. So non-homogeneous system of linear equations. It is for M1 and I think it's lecture 8 I think. Okay, and today our topic is Cramer's rule. So simply first in a brief I will tell you what is Cramer's rule. See, in last class we found out the solutions by Gauss-Jordan method, right? There we converted into a triangular matrix like upper triangular matrix and equated the three equations and got the x, y, z values of that vectors. Now here the system of equations let be a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to some k1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to k2, y plus c1z equal to k1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to k2, a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to k3, and our determinant will be a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 a3 b3 c2. Our main determinant will be, and delta 1 would be, excluding the first row you substitute these values k1 k2 k3 and remaining b1 b2 b3 c1 c2 c3. This would be our delta 1, that means determinant 1 for the column 1. Okay, excluding this and including that is determinant 1, excluding this and including that is determinant 2, excluding this and and including that is determinant 3. So here I will let delta 2. You can already know that a1 a2 a3 k1 k2 k3 c1 c2 c3, and delta 3 is a1 a2 a3 b1 b2 b3 k1 k2 k3. So now how to find x, y, z? So x equal to y is equal to z is equal to, we'll find the ratio of the determinants. Delta 1 by delta is value of x, delta 2 by delta is value of z, y, and delta 3 by delta is value of z. So this is how you form the solutions of this non-homogeneous system of linear equations by Cramer's rule. This method is called Cramer's rule. So just finding the determinants and dividing and taking the ratios as nothing but you'll get the solutions. So please take a screenshot of it. This is the overall brief. We'll look into one example. Okay, fine. Our example is 3x plus 2y minus z equal to 1. Question: 3x plus 2y minus z equal to 1. X minus y plus 5z equal to minus 2. Y plus 5z is equal to minus 2. 2x plus y equal to 3. 2x plus y is equals to 3. So here we found out all the a1, b1, c1 and k1, k2, k3. Okay. So we will find delta, that is equal to 3, 2, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 5, 2, 1, 0. We find delta 1. 1 minus 2 3 and yes, 1 minus 2 3 and 2 minus 1 1 and minus 1 5 0. And delta 2 would be 3 1 2 and it is 1 minus 2 3 and it is minus 1 5 0, and finally a delta 3 would be 3 1 2 2 minus 1 1 and 1 minus 2 3. So we'll find out the what is the determinant values of these one. So it is nothing. This value would be 2, this value will be 24, this will be minus 42, this is minus 14. So we know x is equal to delta 1 by delta, that is equal to 24 by 2 is equal to 12, and y is equal to delta 2 by delta, that is equal to minus 42 by 2, that is equal to minus 21, and z is equal to delta 3 by delta, that is equal to minus 14 by 2, that is equal to minus 7. So these are the solutions. I hope you understood the problem. It's a very classic level of problem and simple problem, and you can apply this method for all of the non-homogeneous system of linear equations by Cramer's method. So please note it down, it will be very helpful. This is mainly for your subject point of view. Mostly in MCQs it won't be asked in this method. Okay, take a screenshot of it. Any kind of doubts, mention in the comment box. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed this session, and by hereby we complete the matrices chapter. Almost all topics we covered, important topics only, not every minute detail also. So I hope you understood the topics. If you want further more videos also, please approach me, and for home tuitions as well as online class also I am available. Recently 2 of my students also contacted me, like they saw some videos and they mailed me. My mail is vigneshguntuka0525@gmail.com. I have mentioned in my description also, so please you can approach me, and like, comment, share and subscribe my channel, and for further more updates please press on bell icon. Okay, this is your Vignesh from Vignesh Tutorials.